The 2025 Miss Pennsylvania competition begins tomorrow, and we are joined by the current Miss Pennsylvania page and Miss Pennsylvania teen, Arianna, with what people can expect this weekend. So good morning, ladies. Thank you so much for being with us.
Good morning. Thank you for having us.
All right, so we know this weekend is going to be a busy one for you guys. Now, the pressure is kind of off this year, right? You guys get to just watch and observe. So what are you most looking forward to this weekend?
I'm really just looking forward to get to spend all of the time with the current title holders. It's really great to see how hard they've all worked, and I'm really excited to see who takes home the crown this weekend.
And how about you?
For me, it's not just this past year, it's really the end of a 17-year journey for me. So there's a lot of emotions that come with that, but I'm so excited that another individual gets to experience the amazing things that this year has brought me. So it's pretty amazing that year after year, a young woman's life has changed.
And like you said, what the last year has brought you, it's been a busy year for both of you. So if both of you want to talk about what was one of your favorite moments, if you can pinpoint one from the last year.
Well, I work with the Parkinson's disease community, and I think one of my favorite moments has been getting to go out into the community and hear those words of, you don't see young people really talking about Parkinson's, but it's important to talk about it. And I actually have written a children's book, so getting to go and talk to children and have them say, wow, I didn't know that. I always say that that was my successful day when they would say that to me.
Oh, that's great.
And for me, I set a goal, even before I was Miss Pennsylvania, is that I wanted to visit all 67 counties. So this past year, I'm happy to say that I accomplished that goal with lots of driving on the turnpike, which is crazy. And I was actually the first Miss Pennsylvania in history to ever do that. But I wanted to be able to go into every county because I believed every Pennsylvanian deserved to be seen and to be heard. And so to be able to accomplish that goal in just 1 year was really inspiring for me.
Yeah, you definitely racked up the Easy Pass credits on those,
Yep,
I'm sure.
42,000 miles.
Oh, there you go. Okay. All right. So talk a little bit about your community service initiatives. I know you mentioned ALS. So talk about kind of how important it was to have that foundation for you guys to be able to talk to people in Pennsylvania.
So mine was Parkinson's disease, and it's because my grandfather was diagnosed when I was very little, so I haven't seen a world without it. But I have a younger sister who is kind of starting to get to that point where other kids are noticing that our grandfather is just a little bit different, and they're starting to ask those hard questions, and I never wanted her to be afraid to answer them or to be afraid to be asked them. So I started my community service initiative to not only tell children, but to tell adults that Parkinson's isn't scary, it isn't something we have to be afraid of, but it is something we all have to be aware of.
And like you said, that's part of the reason for the children's book, too, to start those conversations so young.
Absolutely.
And for you?
Mine is promoting the ability and disability, advocating for individuals with intellectual and developmental disabilities. So through my own nonprofit, I created the first ever beauty accessible makeup line. So all of the products are accessible for some individual that might lack motor skills. And as a future pilot, I'm working at having more accessible travel experiences for passengers. So really combining my passions, because my best friend Ashlyn has Down syndrome. So I'd seen firsthand how someone with a disability is treated differently, and I want her to live in a world where that's not the case.
And that's incredible that you are working towards being a pilot as well. So what does the future hold for both of you?
So I'm attending the University of Alabama in August on a full presidential scholarship thanks to the Miss America opportunity, and I'll be pursuing a major in nursing.
Yeah, and same thing with me. I actually graduated from the University of Alabama because of the scholarship that this organization provide. But now with my extra scholarship dollars, I am pursuing my pilot's license. So hopefully in the future, I'll be flying the plane.
All right, well, I guess roll tide, right?
Yes, roll tide.
All right, so obviously we have the parade starting for the Miss Pennsylvania organization. That is tonight, correct? Okay, so that's tonight. We have all the information that you need. It is on our website. Thank you so much for being in here. Congratulations on a great year, and can't wait to see you both celebrate the new winners this coming weekend. We have all the information you need on fox43.com.